XRP holders, it just went to zero. Please read the disclaimer. Hello, beautiful people. Shalom, moneymakers. Now, before you freak out, don't freak out. I know people in the comment section, all the keyboard warriors. Something went to zero, or you could say it actually went to 100%. Maybe I'll flip that. And it affects the crypto market, affects XRP. I know I was a little bit dramatic in the opening, but sometimes we need to be dramatic because this could be very, very important for XRP, for the crypto market. So let's get into it. Right now, currently XRP is sitting at $1.36, up about 0.5% on the day after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red days. Maybe today we could get a green day. We do have an NVIDIA earnings that are happening later tonight. I analyzed that on the stock channel. If you want to go and check that out, I'll link to it in the description or at the end of the video. If you guys haven't checked out the stock channel yet, it's right here. And we're doing some stock content if you're interested in that. I really appreciate it if you subscribe there and start watching those videos if you are interested. And again, it's important to be diversified and invested in multiple facets of the markets, not just crypto, right? Not just XRP, but also diversification. I think it's very important. Again, this is just my opinion. Maybe you have different opinion, but that's okay. That's what's beautiful about the world. People have different opinions. Bitcoin is sitting at 77,000. So far, it's holding the trend line here. So you can see we're in the channel. It's holding the trend line. We're at the bottom of the stochastic RSI. Again, there's high probability that we come back up here. But again, nothing is for sure. We will see what happens here. Ethereum also 2,100 here, up almost 1%. Solana 84. Again, similar graphs, similar sell-off, similar situation right now in the crypto market. And it's kind of funny. We'll get to something in just a second. But it's the current situation. And the big thing right now is what's going to happen with President Trump. He did pull back and he didn't really give us a timeline. But interestingly, the Senate actually voted 50 to 47 that would require congressional approval for him to continue anything against Iran. And so this might force him to withdraw U.S. troops while end the war could bring relief to oil stocks and crypto. So we'll see if that potentially happens there. But right now, everything's on the table. Anything can happen. Anything can switch. So we need to take that into consideration. And when we're looking at the current situation in the crypto market, we'll get to this in just a second. But I wanted to talk about what I teased in the beginning. Right now, markets see 0% chance of Fed rate cuts until 2027. Even more, the Fed Watch tool is pricing in a 55% chance of a rate hike by January. Now, if you've been watching the channel for a while, watching these XRP videos for a while, you know that my theory is that the banana zone happened previously when interest rates were very low. So in 2017, they were low, and in 2021, they were low. It was 1% around 2017. It was about 0 or even 0.5% around 2021. That's when they brought it down basically to 0 after the pandemic. Right now, it's at 3.5, and it could stay at 3.5 for a while, even 55% chance of actually going maybe to 375. If we look at history, and again, history doesn't repeat itself every single time, but if we go back and we look at history, the probability right now of the crypto market rallying significantly, if it matches, right, if that's what's going to happen, goes down significantly with this probability. Now, we have to take that into consideration. Now, maybe next week or in 2 weeks, or we'll get to when the White House is looking to pass Clarity Act. Maybe after Clarity Act is actually stamped into, the president signs it with his pen, not an auto pen, with his pen. That's just a joke. And he, signs it into approval, and the markets are dancing and rejoicing. Maybe that's when we see the breakout. Until then, it's hard for me to see the market currently breaking out, the XRP crypto market kind of breaking out, just because there's no real catalyst. But on the flip side, if we go back, I'm contradicting myself a little bit here, but I'm just thinking out loud. If we go back and we look at when XRP actually ran in last summer, right? So about a year ago, there wasn't really something that happened in July of 2025. And yet we saw the market rally there. So it will be very interesting to see. We did drop all the way then to 188, and the market was looking bleak into June, and we just had, a rally there. Now, listen, this month, and I'm going to be straight with you, I'm going to be honest with you. The viewership on the channel right now for this month, I think might be the worst since November of 2024. So, and this again, it has nothing to do with you because you're watching the channel. But people are just less interested in crypto because the stock market is just going bananas. So people are more interested right now in the stock market, and things flip, things switch. And again, this is the worst of the channel. Now, if you want to continue to support the channel, you can do it with multiple ways. You can do it with smashing the like button, of course, and you can also do it by signing up with my links if you are interested. We do have still the promotion with BTCC, that VIP promotion. It's going on till the end of the month. So if you're interested, sign up using my link and you get VIP status for a full month. And we have the trading competitions where you can get bonuses. This again is an affiliate link, so you can help out the channel. You can support the channel if you're trading. Although there's not a lot of price action right now, but there's always opportunities. For example, yesterday Algorand popped 4 or 5%. There's always opportunities in the market. So if you are trading, please use my link, and then I will get a commission, and it helps the channel continue to operate, continue to flow. Okay. Again, maybe this is a signal that this has been the worst month, basically. Yeah, I think basically since XRP started taking off right here. So we'll see what will happen. Maybe this is a signal. Maybe we'll see 2-3 more months like this. And I'm ready for this. I know that there can be good months and there could be bad months. I'm not freaking out, but this could be a signal. When we hit the lows of the lows, then something just happens. And that's what life has taught me. Maybe not. If we go back to Clarity Act, right now, White House and Senate GOP target Clarity Act passage before July 4th. So what? June is already upon us. So about a month or so, right? And if that does pass, again, maybe it's 2 months that we're lulling here and then we get out. So again, if you do sign up with BTCC, it's an affiliate link. So again, I will get a commission, and thank you for that. But please trade responsibly. So Senator Cynthia Loomis, she was on Fox Business, and I think his Twitter account got hacked. So if you see his Twitter account, if you follow him, I think it's got hacked. So just be careful. Okay. I forgot. I'm blanking on his name right now. Yeah, Charles Payne. Look, this is not him. I'm 99. It says click here. I'm doing a coin on Solana, right? This is a scam. Don't press this. Be very careful. If you see something similar from someone else, or even, if I contact you on social media, that's not me. Especially as you see, there's no comments here. The comments are shut off. So just be very careful out there, okay? But Cynthia Loomis, she was on here with Charles, and this is what she had to say. Let's take a listen. I'll get this set up.
Loomis, and first of all, before we even start the conversation, the audience needs to know, you've been at this for a long time. You've always found a way to have bipartisan help with this. 2022 with Senator Gillibrand, the Responsible Financial Innovation Act. Again in 2023. You pulled it over the finish line. What's next?
Well, next, we're going to take the bill that we passed in the Senate Banking Committee last week. We're going to combine it with a bill that's already passed the Ag Committee in the Senate, which deals with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission part of this subject. Then we're going to wrap in some language about ethics, as well as make some technical changes to the Genius Act. So then we're going to put it all together and present it on the Senate floor, hopefully sometime this summer.
Joins us now to tell us more. Wyoming Senator
I had
Cynthia.
some technical issues today, difficulty time. My earphones didn't work. I don't know what's going on. I bought some new earphones, and these are the old ones, and I don't know what happened there. So you heard what she said. But they want to get it on the Senate floor. And she did say here, for years, fintech has shut out while legacy institutions enjoyed privileged access. The Trump administration is ensuring a level of playing field competition and lower payment costs for consumers with its latest executive order. And so we had this executive order that came out from the White House. And we see the White House just said the quiet part out loud. Outdated rules on payment access and third-party risk management favor incumbents at the expense of innovators. That's protection and has ruled for years. Good to see POTUS did direct regulators to fix this, right? And so that's a order that the president gave. So that's affecting the market as well. And so it will be very interesting to see what happens here in the next coming days with the crypto market, with NVIDIA earnings. We'll see how the stock market reacts and will that affect the crypto markets. If I remember correctly, and I don't know, maybe I'm wrong about this, I don't think the previous NVIDIA earnings had much effect on the crypto market. Stock market, yes. I think people would say, oh, because NVIDIA affects the stock market and it affects the NASDAQ, and the NASDAQ and Bitcoin used to move together because technology, right? But it's been detached for a while, so I don't know how much big of an effect it will have, but maybe it puts confidence in investors and the algos just trigger. So again, there could be a possibility that the NVIDIA earnings affect what happens, but we'll see. We'll see what's going to play out with that. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think? Do you think we're going to see a nice movement here today? Are we going to see a recovery? Is the sell-off over? Or is this current situation going to continue? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching. Check out BTCC. And like I always say, let's make a lot of money.